everybody. Hi, how are you? Yeah, it's like a live audience in here. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday to you. Here we are settling in for episode 27 of Kill Tony. How exciting. An internet sensation. I think we have our first true internet star that we created, Eric Carter, this week. I saw your Twitter blowing up, right? People are going crazy. There you go. Hopefully you'll get picked out of the bucket and we'll talk about it in a bit. Fun weekend in crazy college football. We're Buckeyes, Brian and I, and most of you probably aren't interested, but it was a crazy weekend on that side of things. So very fun. And what else? What else do we do with?
I was in San Diego. I got to open up for Joey Diaz. It was awesome. Fun time. I love San Diego. It's
powerful Joey Diaz.
Yeah,
Truly
Joey
one of
is
my
awesome.
favorites.
Yeah.
I'm working on creating an episode that we do at the Ice House so that we can get Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan on one as the guests.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have to have that outside of the Comedy Store, but that'd be a great event.
Yes.
Both said they'll do it also. So.
Yes, they're both totally in. We just got to throw them a date and book that shit.
I guess we're also in talks of taking Kill Tony on the road.
Yes.
So if you are in a city that has a pretty strong open mic, tell your comedy clubs to get in touch with us because we've already got a couple places that we're starting. One's in San Diego, I believe. So.
Yep, and rumors of perhaps
Texas, I think it was.
Canada.
Canada.
Toronto.
Oh yeah, Toronto also. Yeah.
Could be in the making.
Yeah.
There you go. There's some claps for Toronto. Claps for Kill Tony. As always, ladies and gentlemen, one of our favorite people in the whole wide world, our head of security here at Kill Tony. Put your hands together for the one and only Iron Patriot, everybody. Here he is. He was only making some of those noises. The Iron Patriot, the superpower that he is. How's it going, buddy?
Yep. I took it easy, Tony, this week. I watched the Cowboy game on Thursday. That was good. They beat the Raiders.
You're from Dallas, so that's exciting for you.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to you on Saturday. I watched the video of Ice House Chronicles.
Okay.
And I was looking forward to see that because I wanted to see Kimberly and Sarah on HD, and I wanted to hear them talk. But it was a crazy episode.
You know, you were so close to not being creepy for a second. And then you said you wanted to see the girls in HD.
Well,
You can see them in real life, which is way better than HD.
Yeah. You see them every Monday. We're talking about two regulars on this show.
Yeah, but I had to wait a long time to hear Kimberly talk because Brody was out of control. You know, I've seen Brody on 10, but this was Brody on 15. If you guys haven't watched this, you got to see this. And I love Brody. I think his show is going to do good. And I know his mother's having trouble. She's in the hospital.
She's getting out soon.
But it's like no matter how much
He's
attention...
talking about the great Brody Stevens, everybody.
New show on Comedy Central every Sunday at midnight. The first episode started last night.
I just literally, I'm not even fucking with you. My butt vibrated. I just got a text from Brody Stevens himself that is just two emoticons, a thumbs up and a praying hands.
Wow.
So that's what kind of guy we're dealing with.
Pound sign simulation right
That
there.
kind of positive energy, literally, just got that text from Brody Stevens, who has a new show on Comedy Central every Sunday night at midnight called Enjoy It, one of our great friends. And he was a little excited on the Ice House Chronicles on Friday
it's like
night.
no matter how much attention you guys gave him, he needed more. He wanted you to pick his brain.
Yeah.
You should have killed him like a cannibal, carved out his brain, and then started picking on him. Say, is that good enough?
What the fuck? Wow.
Yeah, but you had two good jokes that I liked, Tony. You had two real good ones. You said that you wish you got the memo that it was going to be the Brody show, and then you also called him Thai-sexual. That was very clever.
You like that?
Yeah,
Wow, you're
yeah.
literally quoting jokes from a podcast on Friday night.
Yeah, I like it.
You are a machine.
Yeah, but I looked on the video. It was 1 hour and 5 minutes before Kimberly got to talk, and then she said two sentences, and it was right back to Brody again.
How many times in slow motion jerking off did you watch those two
Oh,
sentences
you know
that
I'm
she
just friends
said?
with Kimberly. Come on.
What was the whole HD thing about?
Well, it's just I like to see people that are on the show with me, going ahead and getting on other shows and stuff.
Did you like pause it at all and stare at them or something?
No, I just watched it. It was funny. I watched it to the whole end. It was great. If you guys get a chance, check this out. it was very, very fun to watch.
Because one of the crazy things that I remember about you, because I recently went back and listened to a lot of episodes, is at one point Natasha Leggero was a guest on the show, and you said that you saw her on something on TV, and that you paused it at the right moment to be able to know that her left middle toe on her left foot, he noticed, curled in towards her big toe.
Well, no, I saw
and
her
on the show, when you said that, she goes, "What are you talking about?" She took off her shoe right here, and she's like, "Oh my God, how did he know that?" This guy looks at girls' feet so closely in HD, slow motion, DVR, whatever the fuck, that he told to Natasha something about her foot that she didn't even know about.
Well, see, I actually saw her feet on WikiFeet, that website with celebrity feet. But the one you're talking about was that girl Jade. I saw a video of her walking on the hardwood floor barefoot, and then I saw that tattoo on her foot.
All right.
Yeah.
It got weirder somehow. Somehow it got weirder. There you go.
Yeah.
And when things get weird. You're breathing heavy under there tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Talking about feet, that's why.
Yeah.
Should I tickle him to get him out
Yeah,
of this?
you know, on Sunday was the Hollywood Christmas Parade. And I went out before the parade started, and there were a lot of people waiting on the street to see the parade. And the kids were just yelling for me. It was pretty fun. I mean, they were just all yelling out Iron Man, you know. And I was taking a lot of pictures. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
You sent us a song again this week. You've
Yep.
actually been sending us songs almost every week now.
Oh, we're doing it
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, I guess so. But,
Well,
I mean,
I'm getting some feedback on Twitter that people like my quirky songs at the beginning of the show.
how many more do you have left, though? You're going to blow your load.
Well, once I get done with those, I got 2 other bands I was in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had a band I was in called Romeo and the Dreamers, and I had another band called Shame.
Wow. So you're a failed musician 3 times over.
No, these are classic songs. It just wasn't the right time back then. I'm bringing them back at the right time.
For those of you that don't know, he was in a failed rock and roll band, or they're more like the B-52s meets, like
President of the United States of
REM
America.
or something. Yeah, the president's, whatever.
No.
It's like a combination of a bunch of mediocre bands. And
No.
it was during the grunge
Classic.
era. It was during the grunge era,
Yeah.
and it was like B-52 style music.
You can't categorize it, Tony. Come on, it's got its own sound.
Well, it's happy. What he's saying, it's happy during a
Yeah.
time of sadness.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
When being sad was cool, you're like, right now we're gonna attack with positive songs.
Yeah, I grew up on the Beatles, you know.
Literally, he grew up on Beatles.
Yeah.
All right, so let's listen to this song. They always seem a lot longer than they actually are. He repeats verses that, okay.
My songs have 3 verses and 3 choruses, like 99% of the songs written, Tony.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! Here we go.
Turn
The
up, turn
Iron
up.
Patriot, everybody. Get into it. Here we are.
Ooh.
Episode 27.
Yes, I'm a fool for your loving,
Like every song sounds
and
exactly.
I'm a fool for your crying eyes. Turn it up, bro. Look up. Yeah, turn it up. Well, I woke up here last Thursday. I was sleeping with a Bible by my side. I was hoping you might tell me what it means to be loved, 'cause I need you. 'Cause I'm a fool for your loving, and I'm a fool for your crying eyes. Yes, I'm a fool for your loving, baby, yes I am, I'm just a fool. Well, I'm sending you this postcard, 'cause I'm hoping that you're coming on back to me. I say some things are gonna be different, some things will be the same, but I need you, 'cause I'm a fool for your loving.
Yeah, that's more than enough. There he is, once again. You know what, can I hear what that sounds like without him singing into the mic? So don't say anything into the mic, okay, Patriot? I just want to hear what the original track sounds like. That's you without the robot voice, huh?
Yeah,
It's very similar.
It's because it's him.
yeah, I don't know how good I did that. it's kind of fighting to singing. I don't know, man. I don't know if I still got it anymore, Tony. That was 20 years ago when I sang that, so I don't know. I don't know if I still got it.
Oh, under all that armor,
Yeah.
it's just a big softy under there, huh?
You said I'm the head of insecurity.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a lot funnier when I say it, Patriot.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I try my best.
So, like, when you wrote that song, I'm guessing that's called Fool for Your Lovin'?
Yeah, I've been a fool for love many times. The worst story I can tell you was back in 1998. I worked at a place called the Filling Station. I was a waiter. I was in love with this pretty little petite girl that was half Mexican, half white, named Jennifer. Gave her $2,000 to move into a place, and didn't even get to soothe on the pouch at all.
Wait, you didn't get the what on the couch?
Didn't get to do any soothing on the pouch.
Oh, wait.
You say guys are pussy whipped. This was even worse. I didn't even get no pussy. I was just plain whipped. And I was in love with this girl, and she broke my heart. But I think everybody's been a fool for love at times. You ever been a fool for love, Tony?
No, definitely not. No.
Come on.
No.
He's not being honest with you, because I think we've all been fools for love.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like women do this thing to me, and I just do whatever they want me to. Yeah.
Wow. That is. So how long did you live with her?
No, I didn't live with her. I was working with her at the filling station, and we hang out a couple times, and it might have been the cocaine.
Wait.
I tell you what, when you get a girl on cocaine, you think it's going to be good, but it's not bad. It's not good. It's not good at all.
It might have been, huh?
Oh man.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, that's the Iron Patriot, everybody. You guys ready to see who our guests are tonight? It's always fun, always exciting. I'm so lucky to have so many hilarious friends, and tonight's no different. We always have two guests on. Put your hands together for this week's guests, everybody. You know them, you love them from things like, wait, who do I want to bring up first?
I don't care.
Oh, wait, that's right. Okay. But no, I have to think about it because then that decides who's next to me. What did we say earlier? Who's first? Okay, you know this first guy from Chelsea lately and other fun things. Put your hands together for Justin Martindale, everybody. He's a paid regular here. He's a big deal on TV. And my other pal, it's Shawn Halpin, everyone. The Texas Rattlesnake, one of my funniest friends, creative mind, hilarious. Here they are. They're both from Texas, everyone. Literally, they are both from Texas. As is the Iron Patriot. Did you guys ever come across the Patriot before
he became the Patriot?
Yeah.
when he was just a proud American?
No.
No, but I do love that song, though.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not from there, but I lived there for 28 years.
That's what they all say, Patriot.
Justin, I did some reading about you today.
Oh, did you?
I want
What'd
to
you
talk to
read?
you. Before we get the show started, I want to say some things. You're from San Antonio. You started comedy at 2008. You came to the Comedy Store at 2009. Mitzi liked you so much, she made you a paid regular right away. Very impressive.
Thank you.
You opened up for Whitney Cummings. You even went on a cruise and did some comedy. Now, what I want to ask you is, sometimes you write for the Fashion Police for Joan Rivers. Now, what do you think Joan would say about my outfit?
That you were the Iron Gaytriot. That's what I was saying.
Boom!
Damn.
Boom!
Damn.
No, that was very impressive. Thank you for that Wikipedia.
What'd you read about Shawn?
Okay, Shawn. I was listening
Here
to
we
your
go.
podcast today, the Full Count podcast.
Yes.
And a particular episode took my attention. It was the one where you were talking about Motorhead. Now this guy Lemmy, he's quite a character. He's got two warts the size of garbanzo beans on his face. He plays the bass guitar like it's a rhythm guitar. He's lived in the same apartment for over 20 years in West Hollywood. Rent control, $900 a month.
Right.
Now, have you seen this documentary?
I saw the same documentary.
Yeah, in 2010. It's a great one, and I learned a lot. Do you have
Wow.
anything else to add to that? Shawn?
What was that? I love that. I love that you mentioned everything
Nothing about
Justin's
me.
done in his career for the last 5 years. You start in on Shawn and you just go off on a tangent about how much you know about Lemmy from Motorhead.
was
That
that?
was interesting, Patriot. Did you
well-
forget what we were doing here for a second?
Yeah, I just wanted to have the talk man to man about music because,
Yeah, it felt like we really connected right there.
yeah, yeah.
Nice coin star you got here. Can I get a receipt for that? No.
That would be great. That's the one thing you're missing, Patriot, is a slot for us to just dump our pennies into.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Have
yep.
you heard of his band when you guys lived in Texas? Because I mean, it
When,
was
when
all
did you
over the
live in?
radio.
Did you live in Dallas?
Yeah, I lived in Dallas.
You know, they just had the 50th anniversary of Kennedy be assassinated.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dallas is. If you haven't been to Dallas, it's a very historical city. If you want to go see that.
If you haven't heard of Kennedy, then
Yeah.
And you're,
But were you there in the early '90s? That was when Dirty Crowder was big in Deep Ellum. You been to
I know
Deep
Deep
Ellum?
Ellum, yeah.
Trees. Did you play Trees?
We did. We headlined at Trees on a Saturday. That was one of our biggest nights. Yeah, we worked for several years to get there. You know, and Tony doesn't realize that I worked on these songs, on songwriting for several years to give you these precious jewels that I play every week.
These precious jewels.
Yeah.
These,
Are you
every,
gonna
every,
go up for X Factor or anything like that?
I don't know.
He
I
has
don't
a-
know. I haven't thought about that. I'm
if you
just
haven't
thinking.
seen him without the helmet on, I can tell you he has a great face to be on The Voice.
I could do without your sarcasm,
It's
Tony.
really, really smart if you guys think about the joke I just said for a second. That's me saying that he's ugly underneath the armor.
No.
There's a great face for The Voice.
No.
I
do
didn't
like-
get anything, so I'm just making sure.
I do like the songwriting skills though. If you've never written a song, just put I in front of everything. I went to the store and then I got some pancakes. You're like, this fucking song.
I'm a fool for your loving.
I broke my heart in two.
I bet if we sat here for 20 minutes, each with an iPad, we could find literally 100 songs that have almost those exact lyrics in there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What,
He's like, that's where I found him.
Was Leonard Skinner one of your influences?
Yeah, we got a little bit of influence there. I like that band. I like it. That Freebird video on YouTube. That's a classic video. If you
That
guys
video,
want to watch.
yeah. Not the song, the video.
Well, just I like them. There's a lot of mixture in our music. It's a combination of everything, you know. And then my own style was thrown in.
wow.
Yeah.
A little creaky tonight. That suit's making a lot of noise over there.
It's moving around.
Really getting deep. You might be time for some oil.
No.
What is that?
I like it's trailing off. Just no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on next to me. Are you
Making
making
creaky
that?
noises.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we know. You're really good at them.
Fuck yeah. So you guys know what we do here, and this week's no different. Over 30 comedians signed up for the opportunity to do a minute on stage and watch comedy magic happen to perhaps their own material or their own whoever they are and however it happens. A whole bunch of craziness. You get to see stand-up comedians, and then you get to hear us talk to them. So it's always fun. You guys ready to get this thing started or what? It's fun. I mean, let's do it. I've been doing comedy with you guys for years, so I know that we all have fun opinions on different perspectives on things. So I know for a fact this will be exciting. For those of you that don't know, perhaps you comedians out there, you get 60 seconds. At the end of that 60 seconds, you know your time is exactly up because you will hear the meow of a kitty. It's going to sound like that. That means to stop doing material. If you keep doing that, if you run your time, you're going to hear the sound of the angry West Hollywood bear. And that bear sounds
That was Shawn Halpin. everyone.
extra angry tonight. So you
like
don't
a
want to
car.
you don't want to bring him out. So what do you say we get this thing started, huh? Okie dokie.
All right, two people are excited.
It's all happening.
Two people.
Our front row is reserved right now, if you're wondering why it's empty. We're expecting them to come in. A bunch of big producers and stuff.
Cast the crew of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Service industry people.
Yeah, well, they made the reservation a week ago. It's the whole staff from the Fast and the Furious, and I'm really surprised that they're not here. I hope everything's okay.
Wonder what they're doing.
Yeah. You know they have a new movie coming out and everything. Anyway,
Probably can't find.
maybe like a preview or something. Anyway, your first comedian tonight. Put your hands together for Skylar, everyone.
Skylar.
Oh, coming from deep in the corner. The farthest possible walk.
Make an entrance, Skylar. Make an entrance.
Here he is. Skylar, everybody. Wow, he made it.
Not as fast as a Thundercat, that's for sure.
So, if you guys don't know this, I just moved to LA. And I did the sexiest thing you could do for women. I moved in with my grandmother. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's weird dating, like living with your grandmother, because I invited a date to watch a movie because that's all I can afford. And, my grandma kept chiming in with like, "Hey, are you hungry? No, Grandma. You want something to drink? No, Grandma." Then we started making out. She heard the noise. "Do you want a condom? No, Grandma." But, I should have taken her up on the condom because asking her for a ride to the abortion clinic was a bit awkward.
There you go. 53 seconds from Skylar. Now, I've seen you a couple times on this show, and I have to say that I'm excited that you're actually talking about living with your grandma, because I know that we found out after a couple previous sets that that was something in your life that we felt like you should be talking about. So I'm glad that you're finally doing that. I like the fact that you're keeping it real and making a funny thing about something that's actually true to you. And so anyway, what I'm getting at is that I sort of like it a lot at that part where asking her for the ride to the abortion clinic. I would say something like, because, I should have taken her up on the condom because I think she might, or I don't want her to end up being a great-grandmother or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's funny right now, but
I like the flip that you did, definitely, though, because, the end there was kind of like a little twist of the abortion. But I think the biggest thing is that how you presented it isn't how you would normally say it out of your own voice. Like, you'd probably be like, "Heck, she would ask me for a condom." Be like, "Grandma," instead of being like almost where you're acting it out, or I don't know, but I guess that just wouldn't be my style of how I would present it, because it seemed like you're telling like a street joke almost.
How early are your dates? Like 7? Why is Grandma up? Why is she up? Make sure it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Grandma should never be asking for condoms. I thought you were having sex with Grandma. I thought you were like my girlfriend, and then Grandma was like the Anthony Perkins and Psycho thing. You're like, "Oh yeah, my grandma," Something along the lines of like, yeah. I mean, maybe you need to have later dates. Make sure, or start drugging Grandma. Like, put her out.
Right, something. That's great. Yeah.
Well, and I was thinking when you said about the condom thing, when you said, and then we started making out, and then you could have the girl go, "But I thought we were dating." So it's like you're making out with a grandma. Just a suggestion.
Or like you're making out with Grandma and you look over and her dentures are just like right there on a table next to you or something like that.
Or on your dick.
Or on your dick. Sean says, when in doubt, just put it on your dick. Right.
But also, too, do you think in a minute set or whatever to say abortion sometimes?
It's like, yeah, Tony, what do you think about that?
Or you can change it to where she got pregnant, because if you're going around town trying to do showcases and doing a 3-minute set and you say abortion,
right? And that's sort of that's sort of what I'm saying. My original note about the getting out of that, I'm just not a huge abortion type. I think there's
Tony's pro-life, everyone.
I think there's I'm saying when abortion jokes.
But I think the setup of him, the truth of him living with his grandmother is the setup. But when you try to be funny and that you throw in the abortion,
right, then it's not real anymore.
Right.
Yeah, like almost. I guess what I was trying to. I guess what another route could be is, like, she's already disappointed in the grandkids that she has, because then it comes back on you. You know what I'm saying? The last thing she wants is is you having a kid.
But also,
maybe she wants to end the spreading of the seed with you,
or
because you're sleeping on her couch in the first place.
Are your parents still around?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're still alive.
So what if like the grandma was the narc who went back to your mom and was telling about like all the girls that are coming over, and she's like rating them like 1 through 10, the girls that are. She's like, oh well, she was a 6, you know, or something like.
Why is she a witch?
Huh? That was my grandma voice. I don't know. Why does she have a gingerbread house?
But has this ever happened where you bring a girl over?
No, I'm not stupid, so. Yeah, it's just
You gotta do it for material now. You gotta bring it,
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta.
you realize what really happens.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you switch it to where it falls on you, you know, and then
Yeah.
you're not the bad.
Yeah. This way, it's a win-win. You're not going to get laid, but you'll get a joke out of
Because
it.
you look, he seems like a nice guy. I don't see him blowing through abortions, like
Yeah,
having to
right.
save
Yeah.
money
Totally.
every month,
Yeah.
Right.
like a normal comic that
Yeah.
abortions.
Or like grandpa's coming in trying to hit on her too, or something like that.
You should really start doing more things around your grandmother just for jokes. Like start humping furniture and shit like that.
It's true.
Just put your dick on
Get
it.
caught. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's Skylar, everybody.
Good job,
you still don't have
Skylar.
you still don't have a Twitter account?
at Skylar Comedy.
At Skylar Comedy. You didn't write that down. You wrote down the word bombing. Did you do that?
I try and write a new joke for Kill Tony. This is
Uh-huh.
part of my set,
Right.
so usually my jokes are more like this week I wrote.
Okay, that's enough. Skylar, everybody. There he goes. Too late to explain yourself now, my friend. Heck yeah. How long have you been doing it, Skylar? Not long, right?
About a year and a half.
Oh, wow, okay. Anyway,
Wow.
your next comedian, this looks like a new name.
Said awkward.
Put your hands together for Carlos Escobar. Ooh la la.
Drug dealer.
How you guys doing? You mentioned you're a big Ohio Buckeye fan. Very cool, because we just had a college football rivalry game day yesterday. A lot of UCLA Bruin fans. I love that rivalries and their mascots come out. They get all crazy, like the USC Trojans. They hate the UCLA Bruins. I attended the University of Phoenix Online. Our mascots are the online predators. Our rivals are those bitches at the Marinello School of Beauty. We have a fight song at our pep rallies. It goes, we go to school to get our online degree, but when we're doing our homework, we get distracted by pornography. Online predators, fight, fight, fight. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. First thing that popped in my mind, I don't know if this is like too cheesy, but since they don't have a football team, maybe something like we don't go to bowls, we just smoke them. Something like, I don't know, online fucking. It seems like more could be added to it being so illegitimate instead of just hitting other things. Like something about being in your underwear all the time. Like, I don't know. That's what I picture when I hear University of Phoenix online, right?
Yeah, I picture like cankles and like, yeah, lots of tissues.
Yeah. Definitely lots of
And
tissues.
cats. A lot of cats.
A lot of open
Cool
windows.
Ranch is involved.
Yeah.
More open windows than...
Maybe you guys don't even go to a game. Like your game is in the chat room or something. Like you just heckle each other online and just talk shit online to each other, just back and forth.
Maybe that's it. Like the only sport that you can play going there is chat roulette.
Yeah, Snapchat or something like that.
You don't get grades, you get emoticons or something.
Yeah, yeah. Who does the best emojis?
Yeah.
I went to Phoenix Online a long time ago, and our fight song was
DSL
bong, bong.
dial up. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a lot to play. That's a fun joke to play with, man.
Yeah, you really went there, huh?
I did. Just graduated in March.
I guess you don't really go to the...
Wait, you went
I guess
there?
that's the
I
one
did. I
college
went
you
there.
actually
You went
don't even
online
go
and did
to.
it?
Yeah, I did. They have
just
campus
stayed.
and online school.
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah, but why would you even pick campus? You just pick online. Do you have to go to the campus? That's why you do Phoenix
I'm
Online.
more online, I guess. I'm online. I'm more a hands-on kind of guy.
That
So
sounds creepy.
wait a second.
Yeah.
You went to the
Then why
campus?
do you go to like a regular college?
I had bad grades.
They have a campus for the online.
Yeah. They had several campuses. Right? Diamond Bar. They got one in.
What's Diamond
Bar.
That's
Do they have
way
unicorns and shit too?
Yeah, I've heard Diamond Bar.
Did you ever go to the campus?
I did.
What?
It's like a shed.
The Diamond Bar you heard
It's an
of.
office building.
It's like a storage unit.
It's an office building. They just changed the placard on the front.
that's what it was.
One day it's insurance. Next day it's a fucking school.
Welcome to school, everybody. So
Diamond Bar Cabaret.
Is it basically just? Are you sure that the campuses for University of Onlines aren't just like internet cafes or?
They had a snack, a cafeteria.
Oh shit! I'm going.
Easy, Shawn.
I'm
Easy.
fucking going.
That's what makes it legit, right?
Hey.
That's when you know.
It was a microwave, and the guy sold like sodas and sandwiches from a cooler.
There was
Really, they did.
There was a riot on campus. 7 people got banned.
There's so much material to
There's a lot of
thrive
fun
from.
stuff there.
Play with it.
So where did you take your test just online? You never had to go in at all?
Yeah, it was all open book or open Wikipedia.
Yeah, can you just cheat? Like Google?
You can, yeah. A lot of scribed.com.
Yeah.
All you did is just get a scribed.com account and just.
What did you get your degree in?
Business administration.
The future.
It's amazing how hard. Like it makes me honestly just so jealous that I grew up when I did, because I used to have to work so hard to cheat
Yeah.
off of other people, and to think that I could have had an iPhone in my hand the whole time.
Well, we used to do it in the TI-81, remember? You just sit there in that calculator and you had to like write it out or...
I don't know.
Don't
I had to
remember
have
the-
sex with my teachers.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Man,
Like all
did
of
you
them.
did you have like did you really do that?
Yeah.
You
No!
said-
Get out of here, Jesus.
Did any of you guys get molested by your gym teacher?
Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Carlos, that's really funny. Take some of that stuff. I especially love your fight song one. That's so funny.
Yeah, that was a good fight song. It was, yeah. Yeah.
Great. You can follow Carlos or tweet at him at CEELOSESCO. Very, very good. Whoever your marketing manager is, you should fire them, Carlos. Celosis Co.
Yeah.
Or PhoenixOnline.edu.
Does that say Carlos? Yeah.
Yeah, it should just be like carlosonline.edu or so. I hate when people make Twitter things like so complicated,
Right.
but it could just be like Carlos likes pie. You will remember that way more than like CELL.
Anything you have to spell out
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And don't put numbers in it.
No.
He's in business administration, you guys.
Oh.
Is that what it was?
He's being clever.
Right.
When you guys
Try to
started,
stand up for him.
when you guys started stand-up comedy, was there any joke that you guys had that you can't believe that you used to say?
I still say all those.
Anything that pops in your head of like an old joke that you would never do now, but you remember doing it when you first started out? Oh, you guys were all perfect, huh?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it. I
Really?
can't remember.
I
off the
had, I had
top
a
of my
joke
head.
about gay people and their lisp.
Oh yeah, what was that like? How did that go?
Yeah, Shawn, how did it go?
Like gay people, you know, they always have that lisp after. You're so silly. You know, and I didn't know what that was until I found out that's the sounds that T cells make when they leave your body. Should I keep that one? Should I keep that one too soon?
You should keep that.
Why did you retire that?
Yeah, that's so weird.
mean.
Even after World AIDS Day, how would you retire
They
that?
opened up at the.
I mean, it's December 2nd.
Come on.
Bring out the AIDS jokes.
Do you guys have any jokes that you retired because they died and they just weren't relevant anymore? Like used to have an Amy Winehouse joke. I used to have a Christopher Reeves joke.
Oh, I did one when Corey Monteith died.
The guy from Glee?
Yeah, I said I'd kill myself too if I was dating Leah Michele.
Oh, that's like that kind of. You're like that gossip column writer.
yes.
I had no idea what that joke
I just
even
went there.
meant.
I don't even know what
I
that
was
means.
mad. I was having a dark week.
All the girls in here were like, "What?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
That's okay.
Didn't say that about Lee Michelle.
Yeah.
No idea who that is.
Yes, you do.
No, you're great at that though. Like that's like part of your stand-up style is like knowing what people are actually into.
Thank you, Tony.
Like you are a topical guru. I learn a lot of my information about what's going on just from walking in the back of the room during your set.
he really does.
Yeah, it's like a news report.
Thanks.
So Kim Kardashian and Kanye, whatever.
I don't really talk about them as much.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
I still hate them, but
That new girl, the one that just turned 18, though. Fuck. The one Kardashian or whatever.
That's not her name.
that's not her name's not White Kardashian.
No, I said the one Kardashian.
Oh, I thought you said the White Kardashian.
Patriot,
She's like
you into the Kardashians at all?
Yeah, you know those young twin girls that are the daughters of the Bruce Jenner guy?
Yeah, that's the one he's talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking
Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah.
I saw them in Hollywood in my old Iron Man costume, and I got to talk to them for a few moments.
What? They were dressed up as Iron Man?
Well, in my old Iron Man costume, the one that I had the big butt.
Why were they dressed up like that?
No, they were there for some event, and they walked by, and I talked to them a second. I said I liked their show, and it was just a small exchange, real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Heck yeah.
Did they try to mace you or anything and it didn't go through the suit?
No.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah, Patriot.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Are
for
you
the-
sure? Are you sure it was them or was it just
No,
tourists?
no, it was them because the mom was there too.
Oh, then yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah.
Patriot, I'm amazed that those lights never go out.
Yeah. I charge them up every time. I got the Duracell chargeable batteries. It's a good thing because 20 years ago I would have been spending a fortune on batteries.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn good thing.
Am I the only one who thinks he sounds like Pete? A little bit.
Well,
Pete?
I could see
Yeah.
that.
That's what I thought too.
I could see that. A little bit.
A little bit like Pete.
There you go. All right, your next comedian, everybody. Let's get to it.
Chris Jenner.
Patriot, you're doing a great job over there.
I appreciate that.
Why does
Appreciate the
Chris
support.
Jenner look like Chris Angel now? Have you seen that guy? Ugh.
Fuck yeah, we've had this guy on a few times. Put your hands together for Kenny Lyon, everybody.
Oh my God! I thought you were gonna say Kenny Loggins. Chicken choking.
Kenny Lyon. Oh, there he is, making a big entry.
Yeah. Oh, triple axel.
Double spin.
What's going on? Kill Tony! Just want to let everybody know there's some horrible things that's going on in the world right now. Eagles are dying. Eagles are dying. Windmill farms are getting shitted on because eagles are flying straight to the propellers. I mean, how are you going to be the greatest symbol of this great country, but you're going to act like a cunt? What the fuck? You can see miles away. Somebody squealed. What's going on? Again. Hell yeah. I think I'm done.
There you go. You're right. There's the sound of the cat. So that makes it official. You were just going to keep doing that until it ended? That last part?
Nah, I knew you guys have a minute here.
Well, I'm glad you came prepared.
Yeah. There's some interesting thoughts in there. They can see far away. That part should be closer to the front. That should be where the joke starts, I guess. Right? All that front end stuff before that. You could trim all that. But even then, it's still sort of like a... I don't know, maybe I'd like to hear... What do you think the Eagle's thinking when it sees an airplane?
I think they're either getting fucked with the chemtrails, or they're just like going through some like emotional stuff.
Depression. She's really depressed.
Or how ironic would it be if an eagle flew into an American Airlines jet?
You know how the government's been spending money on drones, to spy on other countries. We should put bombs on the eagles since they're, trying to kill themselves.
Is the reason why you feel so connected with the Eagles is because you both get extremely high sometimes?
I was high when I read the article, so it was just jokes are writing themselves.
Were you reading the article right now?
We can tell. Actually, by the way, they don't write themselves. That's the part you're supposed to do. They don't just write themselves. It's not that easy. That's so funny.
I just like jokes that that personally affect you. Like, how does that? Yeah, it's observational, but how's it personally?
Electricity
affect you?
bills are going high as fuck. I
Do
mean,
you pay
and the
electricity where you
windmills are
live?
supposed to make us go green, and Eagles are just fucking chemtrails.
Why even argue with
He's
this
right,
guy?
you guys.
Fucking chemtrails.
He's right.
Black helicopters.
I say you just commit to what you really have going on, and that's fucking being stoned as fuck and talking about, like, and getting lost in it and shit like that. I think that more paranoid route of saying that the government's killing eagles, I don't even know what you're saying, but it just sounds funny. Like,
The
you can...
conspiracy. Comment?
What's your-
conspiracy stoned out, like, just fucking... Because I can tell you sort of know what's funny. So if you just go with it and roll...
What's your background?
Both of my parents came from Guatemala.
Okay.
Heck yeah, you had to think about that for a second.
Where'd you grow up?
Here in Hollywood, born and raised.
See a lot of eagles here in
I
Hollywood.
see a lot of trannies.
Trannies. Talk about
Yeah, so trannies
Talk
are
about
your
trannies
American
walking into
Eagle.
windmills.
Trannies walking into American Eagle outlets.
And not leaving because the music's so
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, and they stay there.
It's a fucking
party
in here.
I got shoulders.
Fucking look at my dick. But why wouldn't you talk about trannies?
I do have one
Because I
bit.
love America.
Right. I do have a bit, but I don't get booked that often, guys. And these open mics are starting to get a little too costly.
Yeah.
$3
Fuck.
for some bullshit.
What's $3?
Rock paper, Marty's is $5 for 5 to 11, which is,
Chemtrails.
I just got fired
Yeah.
from my job. I got fired from the $10 boutique, man. Like,
Oh my God, you worked at that place?
yeah, I was holding the sign.
Shit.
Iron Patriot, we saw each other. Weren't you on the
Yeah,
boulevard?
yeah.
Right?
Oh, there you go. That's
Were
what
you
kinda...
inside the
There we
store, or you're out trying to get people in?
What?
Are you in? You're in the store working.
No, I was with the sign. You heard me yelling. I was trying to call
Oh
you
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You ignored me.
Wow.
No, was that after you were on Kill Tony?
Nah.
Man.
Hey,
You
can we-
know it's good conversation when I get dizzy and almost pass out during it. Like I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
You're trying to connect everything.
I'm like grabbing onto Red Band, trying to fucking stay
I
up.
feel like I'm on chemtrails right now.
Can we hear his tranny joke?
Yeah, let's hear the tranny joke. I was not expecting to do this.
Everybody, it's just really, really, really ironic that a male, comes up with these nifty tricks.
Are you writing this right now?
Well, the whole premise is that guys are smarter than women, so they know
That is
what's-
not true.
Guys are smarter than women.
Males are smarter than females. Basically, guys.
The fact that no woman booed him,
Yeah.
I'm appalled. Women, come on.
There you go. Standing by.
Do you have any sisters? Do you have any sisters the age of 18 to 20?
I have a sister, an older sister that's 1 year older than me. So
How old?
She's 22.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Fuck yeah. Are you really, or are you just saying that so you can be inside
Nah,
of this
it's
club
fine.
right now?
I've used up all my lies, Tony. Yeah.
There you go. Fuck yeah. Well, good job, Kenny. There he goes. Kenny
Good job,
Lyon.
Kenny.
Fuck yeah.
Good job, Kenny.
He always makes me laugh still.
Yeah, totally. It's always fun to watch Kenny.
I like eagles. He jokes
Yeah.
about eagles.
There is something there. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe that's our national bird and they're that stupid to fly in the plane.
it's the mosquito.
I mean, the last national, thing, what would be the proper, the last, what do they call that thing? That bird, like a national bird, like it's like a,
The albatross.
fuck. What?
Like like someone says
The-
symbol.
Yeah, that's great. The last big American symbol to
The
fly into an
Mockingjay.
airplane was the World Trade Center. Next comedian, everybody.
Still
Usually World Trade Center jokes get a much bigger
You know,
reply
Tony.
than that.
You know, Tony. Brody said you'd be ready for the Tonight Show in 3 years. I think you're ready right now.
Patriot, the fact that you said that right after the one joke that didn't go well in the past 45 minutes just goes to show me that you're actually against me.
No, I believe in you, Tony.
He kind of giggled a little. You're ready.
Yeah. I just want to say, Tony, you're ready for the Tonight Show after that one.
No, I believe in you. I want you to take me with you when you go to the Tonight Show.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that I'll just cruise right through the x-ray machine with you.
Yeah. You need your security there.
You have to take off your belt and hand me your cell phone, and also that 300-pound guy standing right behind you can't come in at all in a million years. Fuck yeah. All right, I pulled a name. He's a funny guy. It's Shawn Khan, everybody. Here he is.
Give it up for Kenny Lyon, the man who disproves that men are smarter than women. She's. I love the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movie franchises. My favorite scene is the one where my father tells me that he's proud of me. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's a different fantasy. One of my best friends loves the Harry Potter. I'm guessing because he looks like the character Voldemort. Let me explain that. My friend is an albino. He's actually a black albino, which is the only interesting thing about him. Because that means he can sing the Ebony and Ivory duet as a solo performance. He sings it like Ebony and Ivory, because genetically he's a tragedy. Don't worry about me making fun of him. He's got a great sense of humor. For Halloween, he dressed up in blackface. Personally, I didn't know how to react. Who am I to judge him? If he wants to pretend he's a real human being, he has that right. So I'm trying to explain to him why Lord of the Rings is better. I'm like, one, they swept the Oscars. Two, their books have stood the test of time. Then he kicks back, oh, but Harry Potter is the best-selling book of all time. I was like, that's not true.
Yeah.
Can I finish that?
You could try. See what the bear does.
Yeah.
Oh! There you go.
Scary bear. Why does it sound like you're starting a car? Jesus. He's ready for NASCAR.
Shawn, as always, extremely funny. I'd like to hear more about having an albino black friend. Like, he probably gets to pick and choose when he's what. You know what I mean? I like hanging out with my albino black friend because he can sit in the passenger seat and I won't get pulled over. And you know what I mean? Like, he's
No, he's my white friend.
right.
When people call him...
What do you mean, officer? Look at his skin color. Right.
When he gets called powder, it's racist.
Yeah. His actual...
Yes.
Baby powder. That's my name. Anyway, yeah, that's interesting.
That was good. I thought there was lots of...
And I could understand you, by the way, this time.
I think it's very...
Yeah, definitely. You were quiet last time. That's great. Huge improvement, blatantly. Night and day.
But then when you...
Which is also, night and day is also what they call your albino black friend. Patriot, where are you now? Fucker, I want to be on Leno, you piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, go on, Shawn.
Now, when you talked about your dad saying that he's disappointing you, can you do an impression of your dad?
It just sounds like a regular guy. I don't know how.
Not what I was picturing.
Well, that could also be funny, though. Like, you could say, I'm going to do an impression of my dad, and you sound exactly the same, and then afterwards you go, no, it just sounds like me.
It's just me, but more angry. That's really all it is.
You seem like, from your look, I would guess that your dad is like some type of fucking, like, Aladdin, like, purple robes and, like, wizard hats and shit. I don't know. Like, it seems like he'd be like a giant...
He's Jafar.
Yeah, exactly.
Is your dad Jafar? That's what he's wondering.
Is it really? No.
No.
Are you fucking? His name's Jafar?
Jafar is a cartoon character.
Well, that's what I was saying. I thought you said his
dad is
name's
a real
Jafar.
person.
I'm like, I fucking nailed it? What? No, okay.
No,
Thank you. Yes, I
his
deserve
name's
that.
actually Muhammad, which is even more stereotypical.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that as a win. Thank you.
You got it. Mohammed Jafar.
Yeah.
You know.
Mohammed Jafar. Oh, he's sitting on a carpet Indian style right now? Okay.
Are you an online gamer?
No.
Weird.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He was like,
He has
when
a
somebody
Hobbit
gets up
shirt.
here and they're like, so the Hobbit, and he's wearing a Hobbit T-shirt.
How
I'm
does it-
assuming he plays World of Warcraft.
How does it feel?
That's not. Don't.
No,
take
no,
that
I play.
personally.
Well, I play Final Fantasy, but not.
There you
online.
go.
So I
yes,
mean,
yes, yes.
6 in one hand.
So
yeah.
Final Fantasy. Are you in a league or?
No, it's just standalone.
But you're like a different kind of nerd. Like, it must feel really good to be like the buffest guy that's ever worn the Hobbit shirt.
That's not a girl.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, normally it's
That's
the,
not a girl.
You know the kind of girls that wear Hobbit shirts.
right.
You know?
They're not exactly the most fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're a little bit thicker. It looks like they had a hearty breakfast.
They're all
you know?
very single though. Very single. Those girls. Oh, now
Hobbit?
you owe me. Hold on.
Hobbit?
Women are stupid. Yay! Hobbit girls.
No, Hobbit girls are the cutest.
They're the best.
Yeah, totally. Nerdy, like, fun. Like, they're into shit type of things. That's fun to me.
They're into Wiccan magic and.
Well, if they're into that part, that's creepy.
That's weird.
You ever do a magic spell on somebody?
Maybe.
Strangest question I've ever asked anyone, perhaps.
Oh.
I said that with a complete straight
ever
face,
do
like, "Hey,
magic?
maybe you've done a magic spell before."
Yeah.
And I was sort of looking at both. Have you done a magic spell on anyone? Oh, you're not even gonna dignify that by lifting the mic to your mouth. I see how it is. Okay.
I've casted a spell or two.
Really? How'd it go?
Played Dungeons and Dragons. You guys didn't play that shit?
No.
Keep it going for our one-person laugh track, by the way. She's
The one
holding it
girl.
down in the middle of the crowd. I absolutely
Without
love
her.
it. You've been there all night, just firing it off. Give it up for our Coke dealer, wherever he is tonight. Shawn, great job.
Yeah, that was good.
I'd say stretch out. I'd love to hear more about an albino black guy. It's all great. I'd say stretch that part out. Something about, like, maybe, I don't know, all that stuff that I mentioned before.
Magic and your dad's Jafar. Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
would talk about
Talk
how
about
you,
your
do, you have a,
dad.
do you have a joke about how your dad's name Muhammad and like anything about that stuff? Because I really think you give that type of appearance of
Aladdin.
It would be something that people would be interested in. Yeah.
I don't. I have just little stuff about my family. It's just like I don't really talk about them.
Right. Gotcha. Fuck yeah.
Why not? There's something there then.
Are
We
they
didn't
here?
talk about them.
It's all child abuse jokes that I have. I have a few of those. But nothing.
Yeah, see,
I'm not
we're
like
getting
Kevin Hart,
somewhere.
who had like a fun family. It's just all like depressing material.
Wow. So they're probably
where-
not. They're probably not talking about you either.
Oh my God.
Probably not. Yeah.
I look how
Happy
jaws are
Thanksgiving,
dropped at that. Come on, everybody take it easy. All right, there you go. Sean Conn, as
Thank you,
always,
Sean.
very funny. Still not on Twitter, huh? You're committing to that? You don't think it's going to take off? The hundreds of millions of people?
Someone should make him a Twitter account right now.
It's true. Patriot, can you get on that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy has become an internet sensation from this show. I've been following it. I always think he's funny as fuck. I can't even believe we're lucky enough to have pulled his name yet again. Put your hands together for him. It's the one and only Eric Carter is in the house. An internet fucking sensation and a funny rising stand-up comic that just moved here a couple months ago from the state of Mississippi.
It's true. It's damn true. I've been living in California for 2 months, and I'm originally from the state of Mississippi. And ever since I've been in the state of California, I've been confiscating a lot of man cards. Thank you, I needed that. But if you don't watch football on Sundays, you hand me your man card. If you wear skinny britches, you hand me that man card. If you eat this fucking garbage called tofu, you just hand me that damn man card. Thank you. I had a vegetarian joke, but I just forgot it. But anyways, President Obama was here last week. Make some noise, you love him.
And he ran over a cat.
Eric, first of all, I owe you 2 man cards. I eat tofu, and I guess I just found out that I wear skinny britches. There you go. Justin gave you 1 man
Do we
card.
need any more?
All right, settle
Okay.
down.
I don't even know whose card that was. I just gave it.
I can't read. What does that
Oh,
say?
okay. Well,
Can you really not read? Eric Carter!
oh.
Yeah.
This is a fucking prodigy. I love you. Are you serious? So all these people, this is what the funniest part of this is. I'll tell you right fucking now. These people on Twitter are going insane, and he doesn't even know what the fuck they're saying.
Well, hang
You're
on one
just
second.
retweeting everything that people
bunch of
mention.
letters.
Yes.
You have somebody that reads it for you?
Yes, but aside from that, I got to
Wow.
get 3 shout-outs right now,
Oh,
and it's
God.
real quick.
Oh, my
The
God.
high school I went to back in Mississippi.
They're
for
not
the,
listening to this. All right, go.
But for the first,
Oh, not the bear.
no, being real quick. They're going to state champions.
Furious, Eric. Look. Look what you did, bro.
What was that? A where?
There's no shout outs.
They're going to football state championship.
There you go.
What's the mascot? What's the mascot, Tony?
This is. Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't know that.
I feel assaulted.
Right after we find out he can't read, he gives his high school a shout out.
Yeah. I can't read. What high school
But
did you
just
go
a
to?
quick shout out
Where are you
to
from in
them who
Mississippi?
didn't do a damn thing for me. The Hickory High Bulldogs.
No, our mascot.
What?
The Billy Goats.
I'm watching his fingers. Okay. No, the high school I went to, they actually are the Bulldogs, but they're the Aggies, and they're going to state championship for the first time ever.
Hell yeah,
And I'm
baby.
proud of those boys. They're good boys. I just want to give a shout out, giving them some damn love.
Where are you from in Mississippi?
Hattiesburg is 90 miles east of New Orleans.
Wow.
No, I can't read. I was just fucking bullshit. That was a joke. I actually got a bachelor's degree
That's so
in
weird.
history, poli-sci, and French.
Oh.
Bonjour, monsieur. Je
What?
m'appelle
Valedictorian.
Enchanté, monsieur.
Oh, all right. So I'm guessing that's your extent of French that you know, since you had to get those last 2 words in.
He went to French Market for lunch.
Yeah. Eric, what did you even talk about? Oh yeah, the man card.
Yeah.
I'd lose the football one. I like what you're doing. You can sell those Foxworthy-esque type of beats.
That's what I was going to say. It's very
Yeah,
Foxworthy.
but I think that's right up your alley.
Here's
the
your
stuff that
sign.
you're talking about. I'd say start
Why-
with skinny britches so that did this
Why
just
lose
go
the-
out? Did I just lose audio on this? No? Really?
Tony, why lose the football one?
I guess it leads into it, but I
He's
just
a
don't.
Buckeyes fan. No, that was just a joke.
Was it?
No, that was a good win, Michigan. They went for the 2.
I just like it when your writing is in the actual picture, like skinny britches.
Right.
Britches.
You know, that's one. I think. And
I remember britches. Well,
And
my
I-
mom's from Tennessee, so like I always
and
get switched and all that. Switched and yeah.
britches.
Well, it's when you
They
pull a
say
stick
that.
off and they switch your legs. It was like switch it. You know, switch. You know what a switch
Oh,
is?
yeah, you got to go pick you out
I'm
a
like, you were
switch if you got a
beaten? Come
strict
on.
They
parent.
beat you with the switch.
You had to go.
Hell
You
yeah.
had to go pick a switch.
Y'all
Sean,
from
you got
Texas?
switched.
Yeah.
Brother, you're from San Antonio, right?
Well, like I live there, but like my grandmother lives in Olive Branch, Mississippi.
All right, Mount Hall, that's where Steve McNair's from.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, no, it's south of Jackson.
Justin's gay, so, which means that he got hit with the switch a lot more than you 2 got.
But Jesus,
I
was
wouldn't hit
involved.
you with the switch.
What?
All right, okay.
And I said I wouldn't hit him with the switch.
All right. We could tell just because you said that that's not true. Watch out! Look in the bushes on your way home, Justin. If you hear somebody going,
Again?
start running.
God, I do that every day. You never know.
Anything else about Eric, guys?
I liked it. I think you could keep going with it. Like, go with like the tofu. Go with like, yoga. You could do farmer's market. You could do
wool hats when it's 90.
Yeah, like
I'm just saying,
There's a
remember,
lot
I
you can go
say
with.
yes and stretch it. I agree. I'm saying keep an Eric Carter part of it in there. Don't just have it be things. The reason why I like skinny britches is because you're mixing it with britches. If you're saying tofu, I'd say instead of just saying if you're eating the tofu, whatever, say eating the tofu, whatever the fuck. You're
Make it
you're
country.
What, you
making
would really
like-
say, what he would really
If you're
say
gonna
when
make
he's
it
hanging out
skinny
with his
britches.
friends.
them whack cubes of jelly, or I don't know.
Yeah, that tofu jello bullshit,
Yeah.
like whatever you would call it, I'd say keep adding that shit in there.
Magnets on the ice box. Them sippy cups.
Yeah, sippy cups.
You want to go to titty bar? He speaks my language, dude. Okay?
He's dying right now. He's
Dude, I say it like that, man. You old son bitch.
Some bitch.
there you go.
But he reminds me of every high school football coach I had.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know?
He's like a combination between a high school football coach and a wrestler cutting a promo. The way
Yeah.
he looks straight out when he's doing his material. Like you, if you're one of those guys, hand me your man card, and I'll see you Monday night, Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah.
Put
Or
you to
I
sleep.
was thinking of with the promo, it was like the worst used car salesman, like in the middle of East Tennessee.
Yeah.
Come down here and get a tractor.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I'm going
with a
there-
little bit of like Reverend, like Southern Baptist Reverend
Right.
in it. You can get a little like.
I would think.
See, I mean,
like it will go. You piece of shit. God bless you.
yeah. I hate you. We're gonna pray for you. Yeah.
I love it. Eric,
Hey,
you're a
stop
destroyer.
laughing.
Eric Carter,
Good job,
everybody.
Thank you.
Blowing up. I love it. Keep coming back. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep writing. You're a monster.
And he dressed up for us.
Yeah, he always does.
He
He's
put
always
on a
well
belt.
dressed. He always dresses like he's going to church.
Yep. He'd be a Southern preacher in something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Patriot, you've been watching Eric Carter for a while.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential. The man card thing was good, but I think he needed something to really close it off strong.
True.
It was close.
I agree. You have any ideas what that could be? Like, what's
No, I was
something
trying to think. You know, it's a fertile ground out here. We're in West Hollywood.
fertile ground?
Whoa.
Fuck. Eric Carter is Call Me EC on Twitter. He's got a lot of fans. It's very exciting to see that happen. And so keep it going. Eric Carter one more time for Eric. Funny.
That son of a
Different.
bitch.
Oh, son bitch.
It's always fun. Oh, this guy's interesting. Put your hands together for GT, everyone.
Do you know what that means?
There he is. Just made it.
How you guys doing today, people? Yeah, I went to a family function over the weekend, Thanksgiving dinner, and I found out that Donkey Dick runs in my family. Donkey Dick. Can you believe that? I told my cousin Tony, do you have a donkey dick too, dude? He goes, no, dude, I don't have one. Gary does. I was like, Gary? He has a donkey? He's shorter than me. The fool got a donkey dick? Damn. What I found out over Thanksgiving dinner, that donkey dick runs on my mother's side of the family. Shit. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. So that's why I'm gonna be the first Armenian dildo model. I'm gonna have my own dildo out there.
Saved by the pussy.
Okay.
Oh, what a weird Thanksgiving.
Donkey dick, huh?
Now, what is donkey dick?
Donkey dick?
Yeah.
That's what my prostitute comedian girlfriend called my dick. She goes, "You have a biggest." I've seen that. That's like you got a donkey dick, like.
So it's a large
Like
penis.
dog. Yes.
I thought it meant it smelled like
hangs down like.
So, oh yeah. Okay.
You come in and it goes.
Your girlfriend is both a prostitute and a comedian?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What is her
Can
name?
we give her a shout out?
Do we get a discount?
Yeah, you could.
Is she here?
No, she's not here.
She's working.
Working.
She's working. She's out getting laid.
Heck yeah. Wow.
Which is working.
She's out busting a real good nut.
Well, I think that would be something to you. I mean, you don't really have to say that she's a comedian. You could just, I think, you could go into along the lines of you have a prostitute girlfriend,
Yeah.
who says that you have the biggest dick ever.
She validated it.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
How would she validate it?
She put a tramp stamp
Like
of
a little,
approval.
little circle with the little white.
All this
check
time I
in
thought
it.
I was normal. I thought I was average.
So this whole time you thought yours was
Until
average.
she said,
I mean,
boom,
you have like
I'm
the
gonna validate
elephant
this
man
shit. You have a
dick
donkey
of all
dick.
time. You have elephantitis, apparently.
Yeah.
How would you think you're normal if you have?
What
a
is elephantitis? Like elephant dick? Is that what?
It's a little bigger than donkey dick, yeah.
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 Two different size animals completely.
I used to work at the LA Zoo after I graduated from high school, but I've never really checked out an elephant's dick.
Well, you should check it out. It's everything. So I think something about along the lines of that, like, you know, you have this girlfriend whose job is to just get plowed, and I think, like, you know, how is her vagina?
Tasted pretty good.
Oh.
Okay.
I ate her vagina.
Like donkey vagina.
Does she have donkey?
It's really sensitive. It was really sensitive.
Is it like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, or is it like just? I mean, is it?
You went down on her? Like, what is that? A
Yeah, it does.
prostitute's vagina? Is that just like a latex casserole, or?
It smells like throw up.
Oh.
And like Selena Gomez perfume.
Ricotta cheese is coming out of it.
It's just like fucking a
Like you wanna have-
slow glitter drip.
Like you want to have sex with her and she comes home and she's like, "Oh, I put a hard day's work in." Like,
Oh yeah. Hey baby, made a lot of money today. Sweetheart, I'm a little tired. I'm going to bed.
is that a glazed donut between your legs?
Oh God!
Come on, guys.
I made her come. I made her come, bro.
Yeah,
I licked
yeah.
that pussy so good I made her come.
Well, actually,
On my
I made her
face.
come as well. So I'm just saying.
Right.
I put my
Anybody
fingers-
We all made her come. Well, I think that would be something to go along the lines of is dating.
I
a
like eating
prostitute.
pussy.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Heck yeah. That's interesting.
But did that conversation really happen?
Even
Just
though I'm
sitting-
Armenian, I like eating pussy. Armenian guys don't like to eat pussy. They pretend that they don't like pussy. They don't eat pussy.
Eating a prostitute's pussy is like that kid in grade school that would put his mouth directly on the water fountain nozzle, like all the way. You're like, why does that one kid do that?
He was
Like-
a rebel, Tony.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather lick a payphone or eat her vagina?
I would eat
I
out
would
a
lick a
prostitute
payphone.
over some bitch from a club any day. Half the time, those bitches from the club didn't use condoms anyways. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, man?
You
You
are.
lose. Yeah, you lose yourself in that character.
You're
and it
a
gets
poet
weird.
among men.
It's better when the real you is talking.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, whatever that is. Hey man, give me your man card, man. Fuck yeah.
Dude's his act in a different voice.
Yeah.
Give me my card,
Your Armenian card.
Oh yeah, you are Armenian, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You think that's an Armenian thing to eat prostitute pussy? Or is it just like you?
I think it's more being Americanized. I'm an Americanized Armenian. You know what I mean?
Did you see how his voice shifted?
Yeah.
You know?
All of a sudden he starts saying about
Being
he's
an American,
Americanized, like
true,
he's
I
talking to
picture
the
it.
guys from customs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm one of you guys. Well, I noticed earlier.
And your Armenian friends don't like going down on girls.
I don't really have a lot of Armenian friends.
Neither do we.
I have some.
Yeah.
But the taxi drivers,
No.
they probably ask them, "Do you like eating pussy?" You should go up to them next time I'm down.
No.
I bet you $1 million bucks they'll get angry. No, we Armenians don't eat pussy.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting. Okay,
I
there
feel
you
like
go.
there needs to be like a the more you know that
But
flies over your head.
they're in the closet. The
There
guys
we
are in the
go.
closet. They want to come out. They have to come out.
Fuck yeah.
Donkey dicks.
Donkey dick.
Are we back on donkey dicks again?
I'm ready to bust a real good nut.
There he goes, GT, everybody.
Yeah.
Follow him on Twitter at GT Music. Is that correct?
That's it. GT Music.
GT Music. That's okay. One last sound effect. Why can't that eagle fly into a jet engine? Fuck yeah.
GT Music, but he does.
GT Music obviously has a second career that's going as good as the comedy. GT Music.
Pimp.
I'd love to hear one of those songs. You ever hear GT's music? There's a music guy, Dirty Crabber.
No.
Okay, your next comedian goes by the name of Ori Amir, everyone. Oh yeah, Ori. Neuroscience, double major. Oh, he almost dropped it. Wow, this guy's got the charisma.
Yeah, as you can tell by my accent, I'm a neuroscience professor, right? slash model. And let me tell you, brains are so funny. I mean, have you ever noticed how gray matter is different than white matter? Me neither, I'm not a racist. And what's the deal with the cerebellum? I like her sister, Margaret Bellum. So funny. So funny. My dream is to become a professional model and an amateur neurosurgeon. This way I can just cut brains for fun. Chop, chop, left amygdala, right amygdala, la 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 la. I only practice neuroscience for the singing. So, my girlfriend doesn't appreciate it when I say, boy, honey, you have a really nice brain container. Though she does, don't hate.
Fuck yeah. Well, you're talking about what you're into. You're going to college to get a neuroscience.
PhD, yeah?
Yeah, to be a doctor of the brain. So you are there. Fuck yeah.
There's just nothing funny about the brain. I mean,
There's a lot of funny things about the brain.
Yeah, and you're onto something the way that you start the jokes with a lot of excitement and then trickle away slowly as you get to the punchline. That's something that's very, like, you get it right into it and then it's sort of just, I don't know.
It's a very like mad scientist quality about it. Like it's like if Dr. Frankenstein did an open mic. Like it's very like, and I think that's you can go in a creepy route with that where it's like, you know, you have a girlfriend, which I'm just amazed. That's incredible. And
as a neuroscience guy, I bet she gives really good head. You made that noise? See, when you make that noise, other people make that noise.
It was clever.
It's a neuroscience
Yeah,
show.
it's a neuroscience.
You think I do that on stage or something? That neuroscience show?
You're just firing off those synapses, aren't you, Tony?
Yeah.
So wait, what does she do?
I think Brody was wrong.
she's a swim teacher.
She's a swim teacher?
Yeah, like a trainer coach.
Like a lifeguard?
No, you know, she trains the kids how to swim, basically. Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, you guys have, like, totally different lives. You're super smart, and obviously
So
she's a box of rocks.
So you've got,
teaching kids how to swim.
he's got water on the brain.
Oh. Wow. There you go.
See,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there's something there. Ew.
Have you actually done surgery on a brain before?
No, I'm not this kind of
How about a cadaver?
neuroscientist. I only scan them. I only put people in the MRI machine. So look at my computer.
So you're the guy that scares the dog shit out of somebody right before they're already wondering if they have brain cancer or not. All of a sudden, they're already so scared. They know they have to get their brain scanned. They know they're not feeling right, and then it's just you with that villain accent.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the thing that you say to them right before they go into the MRI machine? Give us an example, but say it a little bit slower than you normally would, and a little bit more German, just like 20%.
Don't worry, it will all be okay.
Is that really what you say to them?
No.
What do you really say?
Be careful. Don't put your hands
Oh my
together.
God! Is this really how you do it?
Don't, you know, are you comfortable? Want to go inside?
Have you want to go inside?
That's just second base. That's what that is. I think that's funny there. Like if you
They
like
want to go
before-
inside. That's so German. It's almost like you're keeping a. It's weird when the patient's Jewish and you're so German
Right.
and you're like, hey, you should go inside the machine now. Everything
yeah,
will be okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that, like going in.
Right. With that German.
You want,
It's
it's just
just a quick little trip.
you know.
Oh, good evening, patient Steinberg. You can trust me. You will slowly be tied down and go into this machine, and you will disappear for a few minutes, but you will come back, I promise. You can trust me.
It may get a little warm.
You might smell something funny. That's just me farting in the other end of the arc.
Or even like saying, like giving them like what you were saying about when you go in, like the last words they hear before they go into this MRI, you know, just be like, I hope you believe in God, or something
Yeah.
like, so like, oh God, you know.
Right,
Like
totally.
actually scaring them just to like see what they do.
That's really what's great about what you're doing, because that plays on. I can't be the only one that would be deathly afraid and that sort of pictured that moment of like having to get a test run. And I think delving into things like that.
I was actually hoping to scan your brain sometime.
Oh God.
Really? Is that true? If I
I
come
would
by
love to
where
do
you
it.
are,
Yeah.
can you do that?
Scan mine also.
I might. So
At
so-
UCLA? Let me know. Hit me
USC.
up. I'd love that. I want to see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I want to see if I may die soon.
I want to see if my beliefs are confirmed and I have an oversized ultra electric brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Let it get quiet.
I want to see if there's cancer all over me.
Got that donkey brain.
Yeah, the brain of a donkey. Fuck yeah. There it
What
goes.
if he combined it with Wizard of Oz and said, if I only scanned the brain, and it was somebody that got too late and died of cancer because they didn't get scanned early enough?
Don't ever give advice again, Patriot. That was your one chance at each show.
He's my lab assistant, actually.
I love it. There he goes, Ori Amir, everybody. He's on Twitter, Ori Amir, O-R-I-A-M-I-R. O-R-I-A-M-I-R. Ori Amir. It's got an interesting perspective. Can you speak French, Ori?
No.
Wow. To think that there's something that he can't do that Eric Carter can. Isn't that scary? Just there's one little thing, but I mean, maybe it's just the 5 words that Eric knows, but... All right, so we are in our final portion of the show, making our smooth descent in, and every week we have 2 regulars that go on and are always doing a new minute. It's always fun. We get to watch them grow every single week. Always a blast. It's no different this week. Put your hands together for your first regular. Her name's Kimberly Congdon, everybody.
Hey, cuties. What's going on? 4.5 months ago, I dropped out of college to do stand-up comedy. I did, and it was really scary because college is important to my family, and everybody's like, you don't need college once I came here. It's not important. You're doing production. It's fine. But I disagree, you know? I think school had a lot of core values and, like, things they taught me, you know? Like, when you're in college, they teach you responsibility. Like, if your friend drinks too much, you don't offer them more to drink. You give them a bump of Coke to level them out, you know? When your friend's night didn't go as planned, you always have a plan B for her. Because you don't want her to get pregnant and fat. Loyalty. I don't remember that part of loyalty. Fuck! I don't know. That's it. Thank you.
There you go. Smooth 55 seconds from Kim Congdon.
30 seconds of it was build up, though. I was looking at the watch just because I was noticing that, you know, you were telling a story.
Yeah.
You don't need that much build up or throw
Yeah.
something in there.
Yeah. What was it even about? Somehow
Red
I
Band.
literally
Yes.
just forgot.
It's
It
like
was
everyone
about,
under your chairs are stones. We're just all just
People,
gonna.
people are telling me college isn't important, and I was just saying the stupid things that you don't actually learn in college.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy that you dropped out of college?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Why?
I'm excited about it because I'm doing something I want to do without paying for it. You know, paying for tuition and stuff. Because there's no major in comedy, and that's what I want to do.
Right.
So why would I pay to do something else?
And you went to Florida?
University of Florida.
Is there anything that makes that college different than other colleges?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. There's a few things.
Like what?
that make it unique. We had Aaron Hernandez, who killed someone, which is fun.
Allegedly.
It's in Florida, which is a whole different thing.
Did you go there when he was there?
My first year, he was a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see him on campus?
Yes, I served him at my restaurant.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Served it.
What
Yeah.
What restaurant were you working at?
It was a place called The Swamp. It was a...
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like a Hooters
It was like right on campus. It was like where everyone went on game
We
days
all
and
dressed
stuff.
up like slutty
Do you remember what he ate?
No.
Falafel beans.
No, I don't remember what he ate. No.
You went to Florida.
I did, yeah. Tim Tebow was there.
You mean
Anna
Jesus?
Nicole Smith died there.
Yeah. People do bath salts there.
Bath salts,
Trayvon
air
Martin
salts.
happened there. Casey Anthony.
Wonderful
A lot of
state.
good stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of really good
positive
comedy
Florida.
stuff there.
It's weird that tourism's
Vacation
down.
spot, yeah.
Where are you working now?
I'm a PA at Fremantle Media. It's a production company.
And what types of things do you do for them?
Well, today I almost ruined the company.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's
That's
talk
great.
about that.
Well, they asked me to do 2 things, and I did one of them wrong. And I almost shredded all of the production binders from all of the American Idol shows.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least you didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it, but it was close. Now they're all in one big pile loose leaf, and I have to put them all in order from like 11 years ago. But I think it's okay because I'm only a temp, so that just gives me more hours.
Well, and who watches American Idol anymore?
Just when you couldn't hate American Idol anymore.
I know.
Imagine
You could have been a martyr.
having to rebind all those things.
But that's what's good about being
Yeah.
a temp. If you're a temp, you could just go, oh,
Yeah.
shit, and leave.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I fucked a lot of shit up there.
Yeah, if nobody would have saw me, I would have just
She got like
played
a
dumb. Like,
she got like a
oh.
call from The Voice. It's like, do it,
Right.
just shred them.
You wanna
Christina
get your
Aguilera
voice?
called you. I know.
Right.
That's why I'm up here.
Yeah. Maybe talk about that. I don't know.
I think
the
that's a
college
cool
thing.
story.
It's like just you're beating a dead horse with
Right.
that because it's like yeah.
College sucks.
Hey, could I tell you guys something? I am the only member of Kill Tony that has a college degree. I graduated from the University of North Texas in Denton in 1991 with a major in radio, television, film, and a minor in psychology. That's why I can read people so well.
I have an associate's degree.
Tony, you know what's weird? I went to that same fucking school.
Really?
Yeah.
The Mean
The Mean
Green.
Green,
Oh my
dude.
God! Of
Really?
North Texas.
Justin, you went to University of North Texas?
Justin didn't. I did.
Oh, Shawn, I didn't hear that. Okay.
No.
Wow.
I went to a school called Baylor University.
Whoa.
Never heard of it. Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah.
All right, there goes Kimberly Congdon, everybody. Follow her on Twitter at
Yeah.
Kimberly Congdon. Take that American Idol thing and do what Justin said and delve more into it about how you almost ended American Idol.
Go back
Yeah.
tomorrow and shred all those papers.
Yeah, and shoot Nicki Minaj while you're at it.
Nicki Minaj? Oh, yeah, she is part of that, huh?
Well, she was.
Good for her.
And our other regular, as always, put your hands together for it. Sarah Wineshank, everybody.
I'm an alumni of Chapman University. Patriot. College degree. Thank you. Moving along. Just want to let everyone know, communications. Okay? Moving along rapidly. I'm tired of this pressure from society to be friends with my neighbors. I don't want to know them. Just because we live next door, I don't need to know your business, dude. Don't tell me you're getting a divorce. Don't tell me the name of your kids. Don't tell me the name of your dog. Don't send your kid to my house to buy Girl Scout cookies. Don't ask me to jump your car just because we live next to each other. Don't make me a fucking casserole. What? I don't want to eat any pea of mushroom soup baked in a noodle. I'm not trying to know you like that. Just because you bring me a casserole, now I have to bring you one because we live next door. Don't ask me for the landlord's phone number. I don't have it.
Your neighbor's cat is acting up. You fucking hate your neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like when she said the pressure that you have to become
Yeah.
friends with your neighbor. That
Yeah,
just made me
it is
giggle.
true. Yeah, it does feel like that's something like Larry David would come up with, like the new neighbor thing. No, I have to give him a casserole? Like it's...
Yeah.
That's funny.
But didn't she major in communication, and that's the one thing she doesn't want to do with her neighbor?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
You don't, yeah.
I don't want to communicate with anybody.
Right.
You sound like you love life.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
You sound happy. Who doesn't want a fucking casserole?
I want a casserole right now.
I don't want to guess.
Strange casserole's creepy. I mean, it's creepy if anybody gives you anything food-wise. I'm not into that. But if it's something that's slow-cooked, like in a bacteria pit, then that's even worse.
With canned tuna.
Is this
Yeah.
is this a guy or a girl neighbor?
It's just any neighbor. Because
It's
I
obviously
live,
a tranny,
someone
by the
lives
way you
above
thought
It's a tranny
me.
neighbor.
Someone lives above me. Someone lives next to me. Like, and if they live above you, that's still a neighbor technically.
So you
like,
just
I
want to
have-
live in solitude.
Yeah.
So you're walking to your apartment, someone goes, "Hey, you want a casserole?" And you're like, "Fuck you!" And you slam the door.
In hell.
Totally. Cookies. Holiday cookies.
I do hate that. I hate being friends with neighbors. I'm not friends with my neighbors, and I see them all the time, and we live literally. Our doors are like looking at each other, and they like fence in the back. You know, like they dress up like warlocks and shit. You know, they're really they're like huge nerds. They like seriously, they Renaissance all day long, like
a Ren fair.
Yeah, and I just know my ex-girlfriend accidentally talked to one of them once. I'm like, oh great, now she is friends with them. So I broke up with her, so I don't have to worry about that. But I hate neighbors. I don't want to know them because I think everyone maybe talk about how everyone's made that mistake of actually talking to a neighbor, and then that's the worst shit ever because they won't leave you
Just
alone.
open a can of worms.
Yeah. Like oversharing neighbors that tell you too much.
I just hate, I hate when I have a girl neighbor and we're walking down the hallway together, and then she goes to her apartment, opens the door, locks it real quick, like I'm gonna rape her. Like, come on, you're not that hot, you know. And then I raped her. Am I right?
That's just a deadbolt, and I have a powerful leg. Goodbye, door.
I've heard my neighbors have sex, which is very strange because they were terrible. And I
at sex,
they were terrible at sex.
Like you
It was
could tell what was going on.
Yeah, well, not like position wise, but you could just hear like it was just like the moaning was really bad.
Ooh.
Like there was like no, like it sounded like they
It's
were in
real
their
sad.
late 40s, early 50s. Just
It's so good.
Yeah, and I never saw my neighbors, and I was always afraid of what they looked like because it happened so frequently that I actually started like picturing like what they looked like.
Yeah, it's like
in
a
my
neiber
head.
edition of The Voice.
Yeah,
You hear them fucking.
the moan. It was the moan, and then
And you actually meet
and then
them.
Christine Aguilera turns around.
You actually meet them. It's just two guys in wheelchairs.
They're not even fucking. They're just trying to pick up their cup that they dropped on the ground.
And I'm like, they're totally having sex. And they're like, oh, I dropped my apple.
My pudding cup is on the ground.
And it's trying
My
to
ears up to the wall.
I wish I had a neighbor that could come over here and help me right now.
My battery's dead.
And I'm just like, this is so hot.
I can't breathe into this tube.
All right, there she goes, Sarah Weinshank.
Good job, Sarah.
Yeah.
She is Princess Shank on Twitter. Kimberly
Twitter.
Congdon is Congdon with the C, and Princess Weinshank. Princess Shank, SHENK. And Kimberly Congdon with a C are our two regulars. The Iron Patriot, you're at Comic Patriot on Twitter. Need to get a passport, buddy. Need to get a passport. There are rumors of Kill Tony going international, and it is time to prepare.
I'm ready to go, Tony. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah. Halpin and Martindale, thank you guys so much for being
Thank
part
you
of the
guys
show.
for
What do
having
you guys
us.
have that's coming up that you want to promote? You guys are on Twitter. You have podcasts.
Twitter, the Full Count podcast on the Network Studios. And I'm also at Twitter at Shawn Halpin, SHAWNHALPIN.
And I'm at Just Martindale. And I've got some stuff coming up soon. Can't really talk about it right now, but I do.
You guys are two of my funniest friends. Thank you so much for being with me today. Sacramento, December 13th. I'm at the Crest Theater with Joe Rogan. December 20th and 21st, I'm in Youngstown, Ohio at the Funny Farm Comedy Club. And Yeah, some other crazy stuff happening. Come see a Kill Tony live sometime in Hollywood. Mondays, free, 8 o'clock in the Belly Room. And tell friends about this show, people. You're getting it for free. Red Band's nice enough to not play commercials before this. So go tell friends how much you love the show that you listen to and tweet about. And then you get your word-of-mouth advertising out there. And this way it'll always be free. Brian.
Death Squad Dirty Show, San Jose, California, December 11th. It's going to be me, Sam Tripoli, Brody Stevens, and a bunch of other comics are going to be coming up there. Also, the new Death Squad sticker is at shopsquad.tv. Check us out at deathsquad.tv, obviously.
Thanks, buddy.